You guys, are you following court today? I just got out of work. Oh my God. Okay, the body cam video where Alex confessed? Did he confess? This tape is gonna be studied more than the Zapruder film. Everybody is like, run it back, run it back. But here's the thing about the prosecution that is so brilliant. Now that the prosecution has told you that what they heard is, I did him so wrong, no matter how many times people play that tape back, all they're gonna hear is Alex saying, I did him so wrong. Truth sees, I kind of feel like he said they did him so wrong, but I don't know. It kind of doesn't matter either way. That tape was fire. I almost leapt out of my chair at work. I don't know if I told you this. Story time and an aside. Back in the day, like 25 years ago, I was living in a very nice building in Queens, and my neighbor got mad at his wife. Like, that happens, couples fight. Only thing is, he was drunk, he pulled out a gun, and he shot and killed his wife, turned and shot his sister-in-law, his 11-year-old son, walked into the room, and he shot his 11-year-old son. So I'm minding my own business. I hear gunshots. Next thing you know, there's like all this commotion in the building. Apparently, because it was a nice, quiet building, my neighbor thought that the neighbors would call the cops. Well, nobody called the cops. So he'd sit down and he called the cops and he says to the cops, I killed my wife. The cops come. It's a whole big like ruckus or whatever, and they take the bodies out of the house. But at the time that they took the bodies out of the house, the son was still alive. Now the guy was mad, he was upset, he was drunk. But while he was standing in the hallway, I opened my apartment door to see what was going on. What's all this commotion? And you hear over the cop radio them saying, DOA at the hospital, he's DOA at the hospital, referring to the 11-year-old son, Jeffrey. So this guy fully freaks out and melts down and is screaming, my God, I thought he said, they killed my son. It turns out this dude was saying, I killed my son. It was a big deal. He ended up taking a plea deal. He's still in prison. All of this happened 25 years ago, and he's probably still in prison where he deserves as like a triple homicide dude. Anyway, it was a scandal back then. My apartment was haunted after that, and I moved. Actually, everybody on that floor moved. We all sold our apartments and got the heck out of there. Although it was a beautiful building in Jackson Heights. Anyway, I was listening to that video, and yeah, I think Alex is probably really, really upset that his wonderful son, Paul, is dead. That doesn't mean he didn't kill him. Just like my neighbor killed his kid, and we know that my neighbor killed his kid because he confessed and he was the only one home with a gun. I think Alex killed his son. But I always thought Alex killed his son. All right, I'll break down the trial in more detail later when I get home and I'm not out in the cold. But after that film today, I was like, oh my God, I have to talk to my people. All right, you have a great evening and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.